Hi, this is Kris with Feel and Heal Tarot for the general monthly readings of October 2021 for the sign of Capricorn. I was asked to make separate readings for each star sign, so I happily oblige. I've already laid out the cards because I first record my videos in Dutch, as you might know. This is the oracle card I already pulled for you out of the oracle deck, The Wisdom of the Golden Path by Tony Carmine Salerno. And the one I got for you, Capricorns, is love. So the universal energy of which we are all made and in which we all live, although our reality here on earth tells us sometimes differently. We'll dive right in here. This is the material, the earthly energy of our lives here on earth, and this is how we emotionally respond to that. And we see that in September we had to defend our values, our norms, so that means that they were questioned, and we had to defend ourselves. We had to defend our maybe a choice we made, maybe an opinion we have, maybe the value or the norms that we live by were questioned, and we had to make a choice to the high priestess here is making the choice to include this knowledge of this universal energy of love that we live in, to include this in our decision making, in our determining how we want to live, our values, our norms. So obviously, if we follow what you made the decision to include this in your life, and you are done with defending that and defending it constantly and explaining yourself why, because it's a choice you made and it's your decision and only yours, and nobody else has any business questioning it. And you are done with that. You have learned that you're part of this universal love energy, and you completed a circle. This is a graduation from the graduation diploma from the universe that you get. This is a ending of a cycle, and together with the beginning of a new one. So you're done with explaining, and you just do. You just understand how it all works for you, and you're okay with people challenging your beliefs. Fine, let's agree to disagree. So that's really great for you in October, this realization. And of course, it makes you very, very happy. This is a happily ever after card. Pictographed here in the tarot by this loving family, 2 children, a house, some water, some land, this is the rainbow. This is feeling happily ever after. The feeling that every human here is searching for this connection with your higher self, and the feeling, the emotion that brings us to this happiness. So great for Capricorn in October. A very, very loving energy, and also very powerful, because you ended this lesson and you will stop defending your beliefs in your intuition, and in that there is more between heaven and earth than we can see, touch, and hear and taste. And we have a sixth sense that we can use in our physical life here on earth. What does that do, this realization, with our emotion? It makes us feel, it makes you, Capricorn, feel very insecure. We have twos. The number 2 in the tarot is choice energy. The 5 in the tarot here is contrast, change, and the fear of the unknown energy. And the 7 is inner doubt. This is external, coming from external factors. This is coming from within you. So external conflict, internal conflict, and doubt. Of course, it is hard to when you complete this lesson, it is not something like a click and everything changes. No, it needs time to integrate in your being, in who you really are. You are in your being here on this planet, in this incarnation. It needs some time to integrate in who you really are and how you're going to integrate this new insight, this lesson that you have learned, this closure of a way of thinking, a way of acting, a way of feeling, a way of doing things. It takes time, and that is the story that we see here for your emotion. This is how this great thing makes you feel. You see here this doubt between this is the energy of understanding that life is dynamic, and it will you have to make this choice that you won't put so much energy in explaining yourself to others. You just know what you have to do, and it will make you happy, and you will stop putting yourself in this position that you have to defend your value and your way of doing or thinking or feeling things. It takes time, and sometimes it will go automatically, and sometimes you'll have to make an effort to stay with this belief and to stay in this loving energy. And this is a card that says that you have to understand that life is dynamic, and that the rest of your life you will have these moments that this choice will be easier for you to make, and you will sometimes fall back to this old energy, but you'll soon understand that it's okay. And choices choices are never wrong. If you make a choice and it turns out okay, fine, that is what you wanted. If you make a choice and it was not okay, you have learned something. So you cannot make a mistake in any case. That leads you to this energy of knowing what you want. You want to stay in this energy. You want to learn. You want to integrate this lesson in who you are, and you don't want to think about it again. You don't want to go back, sometimes fall into old habits. You don't want that, and you're wondering how I'm gonna do that. This is knowing what you want. You have the world in your hands. You understand this lesson. You have lived through it. You feel it. You taste it. You know it. You see it, but you're not quite sure how you're going to sustain it here. And that leads you to the idea that people will put you to the test, that you will be tested. External conflict here, obstacles that come your way, and you feel like you're being tested, and people or situations make it difficult for you, create obstacles for you. And the universe says, no, it's not that. You just have to be patient. You have to trust the work you did to get here, to get to that insight. You have to trust that, and you just have to wait until these lessons are part of who you are, or of how you're going to be and who you really are, and integrate in that being that you are. So this is a card about patience and not starting to doubt your work, the work you have done, and the decisions that you made. Just wait until this fruit is ripe. There is this divine timing for everything. You can plant a seed, you can make it grow, you can fertilize it, you can water it, you can shield it from too much sun, too much rain, too much wind. You can do everything, but then there comes a time, there is just a time when you have to let it go and let it grow on its own, because you have to wait until the fruit ripens. On this ripening process in nature, you cannot do a thing. So you have to be patient and be a human being instead of a human doing, and don't start this inner conflict while you wait to the fruit to ripen. So a very meaningful month for you Capricorns out there. Very interesting reading. I've pulled an extra card for you, and we see that it confirms everything. It just takes time for this new insights to take a hold in who you are in this loving energy, because then you get the energy of the King of Pentacles, and he is the one who knows. He is a master in these things, in the earthly plane, how to integrate these spiritual lessons, these energetic lessons into our on this earthly plane, on this, in our physical life, in our day-to-day life. He's a master in this, because you see, he's very relaxed, he's very happy, he has enough, he can share, he can he's worked hard, he's been through all these lessons, and he took the time to integrate them. He has been patient, he has been through everything, and now he reached this energy of contentment and enjoying the fruits of your labor, enjoying the fruits of the lessons that you learned sometimes by a very hard way. And now he is relaxed, he is very content. This is this feeling of contentment, and to be able to share and to be happy and to be loving towards life, towards yourself, and towards everybody else. So this is just a confirmation from the universe that all will be well. Just have a little patience, and I know for the Capricorn that is a issue here, but you'll get this done. So I hope this helps for October. For those who already support me, thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I really, really appreciate it. For those who'd like to support me, you could like, share, leave a comment about how this shapes up for you in the comments, or subscribe to my channel. You could take a look at my Facebook page for the card of the day, and for information about personal readings, the workshops, and the book The Healing Power of the Tarot. You can take a look in the description box. You will find my email and my website address. Ask me anything, I'll get back to you. So for now, namaste, and have a lovely October, and see you next month. Bye.